The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you want someone to look out for, my eyes are on Brett Lawrie. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Gavin, Titus will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Striding in, Henry Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the White Sox, catcher Henry Morgan.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman Travis Wilson.
Now the pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman Avery Slade.
In now, Avery Slade. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. The man has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Felix, Titus will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Stepping into the box, Andrew, the man. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Andrew, the man.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. In there, and it's even at 1. One and one. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First offering on its way. Fouled back.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
From the belt, the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Stepping up now, Mac Daddy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Still no score. Stepping in, Lawrence Henry. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Lawrence Henry.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, left fielder.
Settling in now, Brett Lawrie. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and one. Here it is. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
Standing in, Rafael Gonzalez. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Austin Kelton waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Way out in front.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Into the box, Austin Kelton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Will Myers. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes, 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Rafael Gonzalez, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Brett Eibner will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. One 0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Eli Ojeda, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker. 3-2 now.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew, the man. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The man.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And another foul ball. On the ground softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. No problem here. One away.
Left fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready for another chance. Mike Trout 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Striding in once again, Kelly Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Skied into very shallow right. Eibner waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Morgan.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Travis Wilson. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Vogelbach is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Avery Slade.
Digging in to try it again. Avery Slade comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Digging in, Lawrence Henry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. White Sox pick up just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Matt Daddy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
1-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eibner going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
From the belt, the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
The runner in scoring position with none out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another payoff pitch. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding into the box, Dan Vogelbach. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Austin Kelton will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Austin Kelton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, Will Myers reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
One-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Brett Laurie. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brett Laurie.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Daddy from the outfield grass. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Rafael Gonzalez, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. Vogelback is up with it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder Brett Eibner.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Andrew, the man. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The man.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, the conditions are getting tougher. The rain is intensifying right now. So doing the little things right now really become important.
Hit hard but foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Kelly Jones. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near 3rd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more from game 1 after this. Striding in once again, Eli Ojeda will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, the man. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Morgan.
Digging in to try it again, Henry Morgan. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Jones is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Ready once again, Travis Wilson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Mac Daddy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Slider up that he gets a call on.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, Dan Vogelbach. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here's the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready for another chance? Austin Kelton, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So striding forward now, Avery Slade. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 13, Lawrence Henry.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Henry, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Baez.
Here's Will Myers. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Designated hitter, Will Myers.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And that misses for ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding in, Andrew the man. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. There to take it in is Lowry, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Left fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
T.J. McFarland is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Kelly Jones will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Eibner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Stepping up now, Mac Daddy. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking to leave him loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 2-1. Scotty Frost has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the